Alright, guys, what's going on? Sorry, it took a second to set up. I'm going to try a new game. Heroes of the Storm. Now, I've played this some myself. I actually need to change the Twitch thing probably before we do this. But, uh, now we're not going to do this the whole time. Raz is coming, and then we will be doing some Crusader Kings. Now, if you guys like this and want to see more of it, I'm definitely down to do it. I actually plan on it. And if you'd like it co-op, maybe if you'd like to see it co-op, maybe I could ask Raz to check it out. So let me pull up my little Twitch thing. So hopefully I can see this. Hopefully that'll make talking easier. I think the Twitch app takes a while before it realizes I'm actually streaming already. A little frustrating, but not bad. Um, let's see. Okay. Let me do this. All right. Now we can get started.
This realm needs me.
Hey Raz, what's going on? Figured I'd do one game of this while you eat dinner, and then we can switch to Crusader Kings. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, not much. Just had dinner.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I should pause your stream. I just heard the Skype call.
Ah, I see. Well, I was just starting this. I didn't know how long you'd be. Is it cool if I finish one of these before we switch to Crusader Kings?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't. That's another MOBA, I guess.
It is Heroes of the Storm. It's free too. If you if you like it after seeing a little bit of it, maybe you want to check it out. We are all going the same way. I guess that's okay. There's only 2 lanes.
You and your MOBAs.
You don't like MOBAs? I thought you were liking League.
No, don't get me wrong, it's alright, but I'd much prefer a nice game like Age of Empires or something.
Ah,
Something with a bit more choices, let's say.
I see. So what about, say, oh,
What's up?
oh, nothing. Just what about, oh, I was gonna say, what about Overwatch? That's a bit different from both of them. So is that something you like or not really?
Well, it's a very, it's a different genre of game. Yeah,
Well, I
but
agree, but I was
I like
thinking, I was just thinking the MOBAs were very different as well. So I was just wondering if that was a similar comparison, or or I was just wondering what you were comparing. Just like I guess Age of Empires has troops and all that too, right? Would that be what you were kind of thinking?
Yeah, well, I mean, the idea being is that you actually have, a variable map. You can place defenses wherever you want. You can
Oh boy.
control more than one troop, and you control when and how many to make troops and all sorts of things.
Hmm. I gotcha.
But I do like the whole leveling up mechanics.
Hang on 1 second. Hey game, Rocket League. Hold on 1 second. Now McGee, where do I stand on who's evil, Jedi or Sith? I am going to say the Sith are pretty darn evil. And I mean, I've heard a couple of arguments. I always find it very hard to go. You know what? No, Anakin had a point slaying all those younglings. Just some of the Sith actions are pretty hard to.
The younglings might have grown up to be powerful Jedi that brought him down.
Well, by that logic, we could just kill
just being prevented.
all young people and say they could be evil in the future. You know.
Oh, I wasn't even saying they'd be evil when they grew up. Just that they threaten they threaten your claim to power.
Well, let's see now. Again, I'm not so sure how.
Aren't you familiar with that Greek myth, right? Oedipus Rex. There we go.
Well, I actually take huge issues with that. I think we talked about this before, did we? Where I don't consider Oedipus, or I don't consider the Oracle.
Is it not Greek?
No, it's Greek. I don't consider the Oracle to be an actual Oracle. I think they're a manipulator versus actually having any kind of foresight. Because based on the actual myth, what happens is Oedipus's biological parents take him to the Oracle, and they're really excited about it, and or something, just trying to, I don't know, it just seems like they're a rich family, and he says, well, this boy is destined to kill the father and marry the mother. So they're horrified, and then they send him to, and then they send the child to, like, just be thrown, whatever, abandoned in the forest. I think it was kind of like the general practice for getting rid of a child you don't want.
Oh no, he actually wanted him dead to make sure that didn't happen.
No, that was what it was. But that was how they killed children. I mean, there's different versions of the story, but that was how they killed. That was how they were planning on killing Oedipus. And anyway, so then the guy who was supposed to take him there feels guilty, and he feels, I don't know, just compassionate, and he meets this other family, or this other herder or something, and says, "Hey, can you take this child to your lord?" Because they were talking, and actually found out that guy's lord and lady could not have children, and they really wanted them. So he took them there. They were overjoyed, and all that was great, and raised them as their own. And then Oedipus goes to the Oracle when he's older, and and learns this. The Oracle gives him the same thing that he got the first time, and he's just absolutely horrified. So he vows never to return home, because he does not want this prophecy to come true. So he leaves.
No, he was adopted, I suppose.
No.
I'm not actually sure on
Not well. There's different versions. There might be one, but the one that I was taught, he does not know, and he or at the very least, it seems like he does not know. I cannot see how that would be an issue otherwise. But anyway,
yeah.
it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense if he did. But anyway, so then he meets this guy on the road who it's like his lord, and he says, "Get out of the way," and he says, "You get out of the way." And then the Lord comes to attack him, and Oedipus kills him while the guy's in his chariot, because Oedipus has been trained very well, it would seem. Oh crap! And then this guy, after that, let's see. Then
The
this
whole Sphinx thing, right?
well,
And
yeah,
marrying the queen as
Yeah.
a reward.
yeah. So all that happens, and then they find out that. So now my issue with this is I don't think that is an oracle. I think the only possible thing is like I don't know. It seems like it manipulated. It seems like the oracle manipulated the families versus actually providing any insight into the future, because had the oracle never given its prophecy, Oedipus would have been raised by his biological parents and never would have been raised by his biological parents, and Oedipus never would have killed his parents and killed his father and married his mother, because he was happy with because like that wasn't his choice. He didn't know that was his mother. So had he known, he would not have done that. So that's my point. And the oracle even had to say it twice to get the prophecy to come true. So he wasn't even a very good manipulator. But
Oh, well, you say manipulator, but the fact is that they're both self-fulfilling prophecies.
Well,
Either
how would
way you look at it, I mean,
Well, that was the Greeks' view of it. They said that this is a story of you can't fight destiny; things will just happen. And I just strongly disagree with that, because had the oracle never given that prophecy, it wouldn't have happened.
sure. But you're assuming that there is a proper future and the oracle's meddling with it. But I don't know why you would. I'm not sure why you'd say that one future is more correct than the other.
Well, it was the future that would have taken place had the oracle not said anything. Now, hang on. Now I gotta catch up with chat.
Oh yeah. It seems like McGee is a total Sith sympathizer.
Hold on. Let me get a break so I can actually read that. 'Cause there's a lot to it. I'm very excited to see what your thoughts on it are, McGee, because I know a lot of people feel that way. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. But the Sith brought peace to the galaxy when Vader and Palpatine took over. All wars ceased. It wasn't until the senators. Well, yeah, okay, that's a fair argument, but what do you think, McGee? Like, I mean, everyone really felt oppressed, and if you watch, maybe you don't consider Rebels canon. I don't know, but if you watch Rebels, they'll show you that there's a lot of injustices going on in the galaxy. Not that they didn't go on in the time of the Republic, but I feel like when one person has all the power, things. I don't know, there's a lot more room for selfish gain, and I think that was. I don't think Palpatine really ever had anyone's interest other than his own at heart. Uh-oh.